Hey guys, JC here. Today I'm going to show you how to skin a couple of squirrels. Skin them, gut them, everything. I don't know if you can see, but over here in this in the second part of this thing, I've got just a plastic grocery bag. That's what I'm going to use to put everything out of squirrels that I don't want. I've got a couple of squirrels here, so let's get to it. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone manning the camera, so I can't maneuver it around, so it's a little bit easier for y'all to see. Just go ahead and these guys have already had rigor mortis set in, so these guys are going to be a little bit stiff, but that's actually okay. We can work with that. They've been dead for a little over an hour and a half, but I don't mind. I'm going to cut just at the base of the back of the tail. Just going to cut it open like that. Cut on the side of the tail. Some people say you don't want to cut all the way through the tail, and everyone's got different methods. I personally do cut all the way through the tail, so just keep the skin there. That's just the important thing. It's making sure the skin stays, because you don't want that to tear off too quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and do here. And I'm just kind of cutting around. This is actually a little bit easier to do after rigor mortis has set in, so just a heads up. You obviously don't want to wait real long, just because you don't want the meat to spoil, but just kind of knead the skin off there a little bit, and just kind of cut it. There we go. Get it nice and open. Just gonna get in here, around. Do the same thing on the other side. Kind of give it some pull until eventually you can get a point where you can get your finger through, because that is where your knife is gonna go. Get your knife to go through. Cut. And now top layer of fur is separated from the bottom. Just grab the bottom legs and pull. Give it a couple tugs on different sides, that way it's getting equal and it's not just getting pulled on one side. Keep it going a little bit there. Now you got to do the arms a little separate. That doesn't take too long. Pretty quick. There you go, just a little bit. Cut around the bones. Break the bone. And then just cut through the meat. Separated the arm. Same thing over here. Just cut the meat. Going around the bone. Break the bone. And this one, I was able to just pull it. We got to the point where you can see the head right here. Well, we're just going to cut around the neck bone there. Going to keep going all the way around, get it all the way nice. Twist the head right off. Discard that, unless you want to use the pelts for something. I've been collecting these pelts for a while now, and I finally realized that having a collection of them is not doing me any good. Until I actually take the time to utilize them, but I've got enough that there's no reason for me to do it, for me to collect any more right now. Alright, get down to this leg right here. Same thing. Breaks right off, no issues. Just take the fur, just keep going. Just knead, pull. Got this one separated. Cut around the leg or the bone. Break the bone, snaps right off. Pull that off, and unfortunately, we got that little string right there. It was actually some bowels right there. A little gross, but you're gutting a squirrel, you better be ready for it. Okay, so we got the squirrel right here. Down here, we're just gonna pinch that. I know this is a little hard to see, you guys, but I'm pinching it right here, and you're gonna take the knife and you're just gonna cut below where you pinched until you get an opening. I'm just going to show y'all real quick. Got an opening right there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the knife, stick it all the way up, cut out, go up the rib cage, right out through the hole, the head hole, and cut out. So, stick the knife in there, and then cut. Move up to the next one. Move up. Now, this part's a little trickier, but a little bit of practice and usually you can get it down. There we go. And then cut up. There we go. Nice, good, clean fun right there. Okay. Got it open. Squirrel is now open. Now, so we don't lose anything here. Up at the top right here, you're going to see this is where everything comes together. We got the heart and everything right there. We got lungs, we got liver, we got kidneys over here, kidneys. There you go right there. A little kidney right there. Good and healthy. No miscoloration, no splotches and stuff on it. That's important. Now you just want to reach kind of behind it and just pull. Now there's going to be two little flaps right here on the inside. Just get your fingers in there. Just kind of pull down. And now you're down to the belt. You're down to the bottom. Just keep pulling until it all comes loose like that. Discard. Alright, now we're going to, right here, we're going to go ahead and split that open, get any extra crap that might be in there, anything out. This one looks actually very clean. Alright, so there we go. Got it. Now we're going to set it off to the side and we're going to do the other one real quick because I realized that only took me a little over 6 minutes. So let's go ahead and just kind of flex them out. Rigor mortis, like I said, has already set in with these guys. But that actually makes this a little bit easier. You can see, unfortunately, this guy got a little bit of an ugly shot, but was dead within seconds. I mean, this guy did not live long. Well, girl, I guess, whatever. Just gonna keep moving along here, guys. We're not gonna do anything different. Just gonna keep it going. Cut through. There we go. We got the skin now. And kind of just keep cutting that, getting that skin open. This is actually becoming a smaller flap than what I was hoping, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of kneading here with my thumb, getting it just kind of in there, so I can give myself some extra skin here to work with. Oh, hey, look at that. Found my pellet. We will not be using that again. That is a lost cause. You do not want to reuse pellets even if you find them in here because you hunt squirrels, you will find your pellets occasionally. Unfortunately, this one suffered a pretty nasty blow, as I've said, and as you can see, but its death was quick. It was probably about 20-yard shot. When I got over to her, she was already dead. So, didn't suffer very long. She was dead pretty quick. So, once again, I'm just going to kind of knead around until we get that hole. I'm almost there. I can feel I'm almost there. Just kind of keep working at it. Guys, you're going to be touching organs and stuff, so you're going to have to just suck it up on these. Got my hole. Stick my knife through. Cut. Grab the back legs, grab the fur. Now in this situation, I got this kind of sticking through. So what I'm actually going to do here, just so I don't have these organs continuing to carry, is I'm just going to cut the fur open right there where the organs are being held. Yes, guys, it's a little gross, but just deal with it. Just kind of work this off around, get those arms sticking up some, so we get this coming. Alright, come on there, friend. Even now, squirrel's fighting me. Alright. So, get that up. There we go. There we go. Now we're in business. Pull this up. Get the wrists. Cut around the wrist. Get the meat. Cut. Break. You can give it usually, generally, just a little twist. We'll do it. Alright. Like I said, I know I'm repeating myself here, guys, but that's kind of gross with these organs hanging out and stuff, but you know what? Sometimes you just get the crappy shots. And this one suffered a crappy shot, but it is not going to waste. That's the most important thing, is that I'm not killing for the sport, I'm killing for the meat. I respect this animal's life, and my phone is going off, I'm sorry about that, but I'm covered in blood. I'm not going to be answering my phone. Okay, cut around the neck, pop that off. Top part is now discarded. Now let's get those back legs. Right there. Right there. Alright. Organs, once again, kind of getting in the way. Obviously, guys, headshots are the ideal shots. You know, that's headshot and spine shots. Those are ideal. If you can get a spine shot from the side, that is the best, because then you don't pierce these organs, which I have definitely done. These organs have definitely been pierced, but I don't want to waste this meat. I don't want this thing to have died for no reason, which is why I am still going to keep it. The main thing you want to do, guys, whenever you go in here and you're looking at these things, is you keep an eye. The smell is not going to be great, especially in one like this where the organs have been pierced. The smell's going to be a little rank. Check the heart. Check the kidneys. Make sure everything looks healthy. Make sure everything is healthy. You don't want to see a bunch of splotch. Obviously, you're going to see blood and stuff. You know, these kidneys overall, nice solid color. So this was a healthy squirrel that I got. All right, let's bring it down. Yeah, that was a bloody mess of a shot, but oh, that was just gross, guys. All right, now same thing. Kind of break it. Oh, didn't quite get all the way through. There we go. Just make sure we get everything out of here, guys. What you are seeing. The reason why I'm showing you both of these is because I want you to see a worst case scenario. Those ugly shots where organs are pierced, that's about as bad as it gets. Now that I'm done, got some nice warm water running. Kind of get the majority of this blood off my hands first. Grab the squirrels. Don't make it hot water, just warm water. And just kind of get to it. Just give it a good scrubbing. Yep, keep it going. Like I said, worst case scenario, you're going to pierce the organs. You know, but unfortunately, it just happens from time to time. The main thing is, don't just waste the squirrel simply because you've got its organs and it smells bad and you got to deal with some nasty stuff. The squirrel has now died. At the very least, it deserves to still be utilized and not wasted. So, it's getting a little hot. We don't want super hot water on this. So get it nice in there. Still some blood has gotten into the meat there a little bit, but that won't harm it any. If you have not, of course, for the most part, I got it out. You can see, for the most part, I got it out. We're at 14 minutes now, so I only got a minute left. So get these guys nice and cleaned up. And I know that field dressing them and everything is really good. You know, if you can field dress them out there, or if you have to, that's fine. I personally, if I don't have to field dress them, why not just go ahead and bring them home and do it in the kitchen? A lot quicker, a lot easier. Got water to clean them off real good, right at my disposal. Just get that hair off there and things like that. Just leave it like that, and there you go, guys. We now have a couple of squirrels that are going to be ready for the freezer and then eventually the grill. All right, guys, good luck.